Okay, so we have an HD TV converter, the X1 from GTmedia. This is the Android 11. 2 gigs of RAM and 32 gigs of ROM or storage. This one is ATSC 3.0, DRM, and the rest are just, Wi-Fi, Google Play, that of course you can load apps and all that. You have the digital TV antenna and DVD. It's a DVB T2. So yes, this one connects to this to get local channels. As many as you have locally, obviously, in your area. This is not gonna, teleport you somewhere else. But what can teleport you somewhere else is that it has other channels that are inside that will actually work even if you're not in that area, because it's a full-blown Android TV box. It's not just something you can toss around. Let me just take it really quick. And yes, this is the box itself. We have a coaxial connection, which the antenna goes to. We have an Ethernet LAN port, high definition out. I think it goes up to 4K HDR. If I'm not wrong, this HDMI, and 5 volt 2 amp power input. We have a reset button right there. And besides that, there's nothing else that we can talk about except for a USB 3.1 right there. And this here lights up blue when the connection is detected, when the cable is in, and turns up red when there's no connection detected. Besides that, here in the box, we have the power cable, barrel style, as you see right here. Besides that, we have an HDMI cable that comes with it. We put it right here. And the remote controller, which seems to be a full-featured remote, and I am a big fan of those, as you probably know. Let me take this right here. Boom, really nice. We have to put the batteries, obviously, on it. It takes 2 AAAs that I'm going to find in a second. The buttons are really nice layout with the numbers on top. TV controller with volume, settings, and on and off for the TV set itself. And this is on and off for the box itself. Looks like the button might illuminate. We have the OK and the navigation buttons in orange. I like that because they're put different program and volume and all that. The rest of the buttons that every remote has and should have. You have a user's manual, and you have the warranty card right here in the box if you wish so. Besides that, we have the DVB-T2 antenna, which powers via USB. Just in case you are wondering, how does this amplifier style antenna gets power? It's via USB. This is the antenna itself that you can take from the base if you wish so. This is your base. And of course, this is a cap just to cover it for anything that might go on shipping. Put the antenna itself on top. Boom, and it is ready. And this, as I know, is some adhesive. We're not going to use it, but you can peel this and stick it wherever you want. And the rest is the cables for this antenna that should, in theory, look really good. Oh yeah, look at that. So here we have the USB for power and the coaxial to connect to the DVB itself, or the box, this one right here. You just insert it just like all coaxial cables that we always used to connect. That's it. And you are ready to go. Now there's 2 ways to power up the antenna. Either you connect it directly on the back of your TV if your TV has a USB output or input, or you can use one of these straight to the wall, or alternatively you can connect it directly to the set-top box itself if you're not using it for external storage, and you can connect it that way. So you have a lot of ways to power up the external antenna if you wish so. Now let me get some batteries for this remote and plug it in and see what happens. That's all we can do. Okay, so we are now inside the card thingy. And of course, we can click next to change the language. We're going to leave it US. Time zone. This might actually matter for local TV. I'm just going to put something close enough, I guess, at this point. I'm just going to put New York, even though I'm not there, but I don't think it will matter as much. And yes, the TV screen display is hitting all corners. Yes. And we're going to choose a network. I'm going to go with Wi-Fi for the time being, but you can connect Ethernet as well. I'm going to connect my Wi-Fi really quick. And boom, just like that. Now the box has turned green from red. So we are ready to go now. Boom, GTmedia. Colorful inside of world. That's cool. Okay. So now what we have here, we have HD TV Converter X1, which is what we have right here, and it's showing us how all the warnings and how everything should work. You have the manual, you have the purchase, HD TV mate if you have another one for a different room, and you have the rest here. I am gonna click exit right here and see what we have to deal with. I'm gonna click OK. Oh, look at that, go to check, and we can switch the antenna and put it on a better place. I just put it here in this room because I'm not sure how many channels actually I can get on this area at all. I'm not sure about that. It's been years since I have ever actually had to tune a TV. I'm just being honest here. So I have no idea if they're still continuing with channels around here, but I guess we're gonna check. ATSC module detected. Yes, we know that. Well, or you can do manual scan, for example, and you go through different channels and see what's the strength and the quality and all that stuff. I know in this area we get 3 to 5 channels because of course everything has moved to the fancy stuff, and that's where this box comes in. You can do QAMB, or you can go on the ATSC 1 or 3. That is up to what you have. Or you can scan on this frequency, 79 megahertz, for example, and go to the other one, 85, and you click here, and it scans only on that frequency and see what's on that frequency in your area. In my area, I know 85 has nothing, but you never know. And besides that, let me just browse through the channels. I'll blur them a little bit so you don't have to suffer through that, because you know there's a lot of, believe it or not, still copyrights apply, even me showing you this, so I'll show you just on the TV itself. And it depends on what kind of channels you have in your area. These are just some that are here. Yes, some of them are very old movies. You know how local TV is. It has some of the oldest stuff that nobody even watches sometimes, but you have local news as well if you want to go check that out. And of course I'm going to be blurring these videos because, you know, they're not my videos, they're just live TV, so just to show you that it actually works. And that's what matters. And besides that, let's jump into the screen capturing and see what else is there. And yeah, another one of those old movies, Walker, Texas Ranger. I haven't even heard that in a long time. That's how much local TV I watch, but whatever. Let's jump into the rest of the video. And after that, well, we have other stuff that we can go through. It's not only the normal channels, but the beauty of this box is that it actually acts like a hybrid between real local channels, which you can go HDTV player in here, or you can just watch regular YouTube, just like this. Let me go in really quick, and boom. I'm not signed in, but if I were signed in, it would show me all the stuff that I would watch. And this is really beautiful. Look at that. You can have ads first. Let me get rid of this ad. Okay, so you can just watch normal digital stuff, or you can download other apps that have TV. That is up to you. I'm not exactly able to tell you which channels have live TV, but there is a lot of them. And you have the TV center right here if you go, and here's where you can, you know, watch your TV shows and movies, and or otherwise this is called Kodi. Yeah, that most of us know it as Kodi. And besides that, there is not much to talk about actually. It just has a regular Play Store. If you sign in, you'll get to download apps like every other Android device. Here's your settings that you can go in. You can check the apps that you have installed. You can remove or add permissions, device preferences. And here you have the HDTV Converter X1, the device name. And you have the OS version 11, Android TV 11. And that's it. There is nothing really much that I can show you besides you getting your own pack and checking it yourself. It's actually really beautiful, especially if you live in an area that you can get those channels, like local channels. You'll have a lot of fun. You're gonna have both of the best worlds, meaning regular channels and digital stuff, that is YouTube, Netflix, Amazon Prime, and all that. And yes, you have a Chrome browser, just like you would have a browser on your computer. Go here, accept and continue. I'm not gonna sign in. Boom. So if I go here and search an address or type something to search, it would work just like it works on my computer. And besides that, what else do we have? We have the GT store itself that I don't know if I showed you. You have Disney Plus, Neo TV, Kodi, GT Share, Netflix, 5TV, STB emulator, Spotify, and Prime Video. This is the scanning. Just before I forget, I'm not gonna get out. I just disconnected the antenna. You can do channel scan, or you can go to your channel list, and here's your settings. Then you just click the menu on the remote when you're inside this app right here, the HDTV player. When you're in here, you click menu and you can go to channel scan, and you can do manual channel scan that you saw me a minute ago, and of course go through whatever frequencies you have that might work in your area. As I said, it totally depends what channels you have still broadcasting live in your area. And this is equivalent to the options you have on your TV that has the whole scanning with the antenna or antenna channels. Yeah, that's what this app does right here, directly from the Converter X1 through the antenna that they provide. I tested it with my bigger antenna that I have in the attic, and it worked. It got those 5 channels, but besides that, of course, I know I don't have any other channels in this area, and of course right now it's gonna say channel scan issues because I have to connect back to the antenna, but I'm doing this just so you can see it. And of course, the creme of the crop here, Aptoide TV. You can download cool apps. I'm not gonna say what apps and what else, but you can download a lot of cool stuff. Let me tell you, it's an alternative Play Store. Let's put it that way. You have all the good stuff that cool people use. Look at that, what you have here. All the good stuff. And besides that, I guess we'll see you next time. I'll leave a link down in the description below so you can go check it out yourself. That link is not an affiliate link between me and GTmedia, so you do you. And besides that, please like and subscribe, and I appreciate you watching, and I hope you learned something. And we will see you next time. Bye!